Hello everyone. So today I'm getting a procedure on my neck. Those of you who've been following me for years know that I have had neck fusions, that I live with a disease, and my cartilage dissolves at a quicker pace than the average person. So I have many health issues because of it. And many future fusions along my spine because of that. But at this time, throughout the years, I've had to learn to manage my pain, and I have tried to avoid medication as much as possible because the side effects and the lasting negative effects of it is pretty bad. So I have backup, muscle relaxers on the really bad days, but for the most part, every single day, sorry, the rainstorm, every day I manage it naturally. That's why I kind of started my channel and started talking about natural alternatives to help with day-to-day ailments that we live with, one being chronic pain. And some of you know that I turned to kratom, I turned to marijuana, LSD, CBD, the Delta family, and other natural botanicals that help with pain and mood, because when you live in pain, it really affects your mood. Those of you who know what it's like to live in pain, you also know that it kind of goes hand in hand with mental health, because you're in pain, and a lot of people are not in a good mood when they're in pain, and it affects their mood, it affects their livelihood. Especially if you're a parent with children, you need to be on top of your game. Prescriptions like painkillers and muscle relaxers, I could not possibly live on those things without having some pretty bad lasting negative effects. So I turned to natural alternatives. But I also am not anti-doctor, anti-medical treatments. So I have chiropractors, acupuncturists, I have doctors that I rely on for like neck fusions, obviously, and as well as pain treatments like fusing, doing some laser treatment in the neck and the spine to help with the pain, burning nerve endings so it cuts off the nerves, which cut off the pain connectors, right? And your nerves will gradually grow back, hoping to get better and better as it does, because nerves have memory. And so that's the procedure I'm getting today, is like a nerve blocker. I forgot what they call it. I'll figure it out and remember and put it here so you can see. But this procedure is burning your nerve endings that are causing you the pain, and it takes about a year to grow back. So that's a year of possibly no pain. So I'm excited. This is the first time. It took years and years of trying to help treat the pain and other methods before the insurance will actually cover this. So finally they agreed to cover it, which is exciting. But this is pretty much a non-invasive procedure. I should be back to work next day with some normal, soreness. So that's what's happening today, and I'll kind of take you with me on that. And these are things that I pursue to help with my chronic pain, instead of just deciding I need to live with it or live on natural alternatives too. So I'm constantly trying to see how far technology in the medical field has gone, new inventions that they've created like this one, and I pursue those things because I truly don't want to live in pain, and I don't want to have to drink kratom every day because of that too. And I decide to live in pain more than treating it with anything, because I don't want to not be fully coherent and mentally present. So I avoid marijuana most days. Like, I do not use the THC medical grade oil. unless it's for nighttime and I'm in a bad pain day and I can't sleep because of the pain. The THC does an amazing job, the medical grade. Rick Simpson oil is very popular for cancer patients and handling pain, as well as apparently curing cancer or destroying cancer cells based on their studies. Of course, more studies have to be done, but I avoid those things during my day-to-day life because I have a business. I work for the government. I have a job. I have children. I have a life, and wanting to be fully coherent and not drugged out is really a priority. Kratom doesn't really drug you out at all. It puts your mood in a better, higher elevated state. It helps with pain. So that's one that I take only like twice a day, and the pain is still there. What are you doing, honey?
Stool.
Stool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You? Okay. Okay. Did you want to be in the video?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Anyway, I will be getting this neck procedure today. And like I said, it's not really evasive, meaning you're not going to be like knocked out and sore and having a heal. So I'm thankful for that. I should be back to normal come next day. I don't think you can really film in the doctor's office, so I'm going to be stealth and subtle. And I'll do voiceover later. But I'll sneak in some filming before they make me, take my phone. And then I'll kind of go into detail about what to expect. But here's hoping it really does help with the pain, because then I won't even have to drink kratom that much. But there's other parts of my body that I live in pain with. I have fibromyalgia, so my joints are pretty bad. I have hyperextended joint syndrome, where I overextend all my joints. So I'm pretty achy and sore. But those are things that I could live with very easily, because I've had such bad pain in my neck that the little aches and pains that I live with for my other issues are nothing compared to my neck pain. When you deal with nerve pain, that's like another level of pain. That's like tooth pain. It is intense, and it's some of the worst when you deal with nerve pain. So we'll see, knock on wood, that this works. And let me know if you've had something like this done for you, what options you've had. Most likely we've probably had very similar ones. I've had many different things out there that I've tried. This is a new one that I am really hoping will work for me. Let me know if you've had it and if it worked for you in the comments. All right, I will get ready. Oh shit.
Okay.
I had a cracker, and I'm not supposed to be eating.
Yes.
You're not supposed to eat 8 hours before the procedure, but you know what? What they don't know won't hurt them.
Yes.
So I'm going to keep it pretty simple in today's procedure. I took off all my earrings and rings and necklaces. I feel so naked without them, because they're going to tell me to do that anyway. I'm wearing something light and easy to remove, soft, loose, so I'm comfortable when I'm done with the procedure. And what I'm definitely going to do before is I'm going to do a ritual that will calm my nerves and kind of bring blessings that this will go well, that it'll be successful. I'm going to use the holy anointing oil that is actually explained and a recipe given in the Bible itself, which is this. I actually bought this sourced from Israel, so it definitely, you could feel the energy of this oil. and I use this when I need to anoint myself. One thing I don't believe in, that's why I'm not Catholic or Orthodox, is that you can only be anointed by a priest. I find that just a lot of the religion on that side of things is the source of so much of the problems we have today about what people think about God and Christianity, and just the ties that it has in the other denominations. The Bible, nowhere in the Bible does it specify most of the things that these people actually believe and push in the church. You can anoint yourself with this oil. You can have someone else do it, sure, but you're a vessel. You are a child of God. You're powerful. You can do that for yourself. So when I come to God, that's something that I'm thinking, and it's like so much of that is belittled in the church. It's whatever, different topic. So what I do when I want to anoint myself and do that ritual, the ritual consists of cleansing the space always, which I'm always constantly doing in my area here, cleansing it, purifying it, making sure there's no negative energies anywhere around. Like something that is a mental note of mine, if I'm in the middle of a full-blown argument with my husband in the kitchen, which is not far from this room, that can affect the energies around me. So I want to purify it as often as possible. So you do that obviously with sage, incense, fire. There's several different methods to do that. So that's what I do first, and then I come here and I will pray and ask God for forgiveness for anything that I've done, because I sin regularly, no doubt, and so I'm constantly asking for forgiveness and being thankful for what I have. And that's how I start it. And then what I do with the oil is a little goes a long way. You don't need a lot of it. I will put it on my finger, just a dot, and I put it right at the top of my temple here, and then another one at the center of my head, and then on the side behind my ears, and then on my wrists. And asking God to purify me, bless me, and be present during this upcoming procedure, and pray that it'll be successful, that everything will go well. You really want to ask for all those things. It's not like it's just given to you, right? And I know a lot of people just expect the stuff to fall from the sky, but honestly, it's a combination of being humble before God and, you know, realizing you need Him every moment of every day, and you're not putting yourself above that greater power. I wear light minimal makeup and tame down my hair because I'm going to have to put it up and out of my face for the procedure. So I do a little brief self-care. Today I wanted to just relax my mind and get distracted for a little bit before the procedure, especially with my stomach growling. So I read, watched the news, which was depressing. I was about to dose with kratom ahead of the procedure, but then I realized what time it was, did the math real quick, and wanted to kick myself in the leg for not doing it earlier.
Yeah, just let me.
look good. It's built to command attention. It's not just a comfortable interior.